All right, it's been a very long time since I've made a video, and just haven't found a whole lot of good stuff to make them about lately. But I figured I would make one here because I see so many people trying to compete in SVS, and when you're trying to get into the round where you're making points off of killing fiend or zombies, what you want to do is you want to get as many points as possible. So common misconception is that running the infected at level 5 with everybody is going to give you the most points. But to be honest with you, if you look at the stats that come along with this, all 5 levels give you 2,400 points, but it costs you 25 stamina. And therefore, if you do the math on that to find out how many points you get for that, you're talking 24,000 points divided by 25 gives you no 24,000 points divided by 25 stamina gives you 960 points for each of your stamina. But obviously your intel is worth even more than that, because if you look at your intel killing levels 1 through 30, you're going to get 12,000 points for each of those for only 10 stamina. And so 12,000 points divided by 10 stamina is 1,200 points each. So that's definitely, you want to make sure you're doing all of your intel. Now, your intel is limited, so you can't just rack up millions and millions of points doing those. But you go down a little bit further and you'll see all these kill level 1. Kill level 1 is 9,000 points divided by 10 stamina. That's 900. Now, it's not quite the 960 you were getting before, but you'll notice each of these levels continues to go up. So at 11, you're at 9750 divided by 10, which is 975. You're already at a level 11, at 15 points more per stamina point than you would be if you were doing the fiend rallies. So this continues to go up to here you get 1,050 points per stamina point. Here you get 1,125 points, and here you get 1,200 points. So obviously the best thing is to get the higher level infected solos, and then back your way off of it. So the way I've been doing that to get as many points as possible is you go into the search and you go into the infected and you start at the top one and you do a search and you'll see there's nothing there. So I just keep backing it off until I find something, knowing that it doesn't matter which ones I get as long as they're level 11 or better. Now, that doesn't mean you don't want to join the infected fiend rallies with your friends and have the social event and have the party. So if you're not worried about points and that kind of stuff, no big deal. But if you're struggling like we are right now to win SVS prep stage and you want all the points you can get, then you're going to want to, so I look for the first one here, go to the second one. There is no second one. As I click the search button multiple times, it shows me that. So I just keep backing off. No 27s, no 26, no 25s, no 24s. There's a 23, so I'll send one at that. And then I just redo the search. Click it once to go to the first one, and then to go to the second one. Click it there again, and then just keep repeating. 1, 2, 3, and there's another. And as soon as those run out, then I just back this down again to level 22 and start over. Sometimes I'll do that a little early so I don't have to scroll through the first 2 or 3, like I just launched 3. So here I'll do a couple of 22s because they're worth the same amount of points until I get down to level 19. So I'll do, 1, 2, the third one here. There is no 3. So back it off to get my another one here. There's a 19. So there's a 21 and a 19. Sometimes you get lucky and get to take 2 for the price of 1. Anyway, this will rack up the points per stamina the fastest. Now, racking up the number of points is a little bit more difficult calculation, because in order for this to actually give you more points than doing the rallies, you have to stay on the ball. Like you just see one of my troops returned. So if you're not going to stay on the ball and keep at it, like if you're doing it like you're at work or something and you just want to launch it and then walk away, those have 5-minute rally timers. That's much easier to launch it and walk away and still end up with close to the same amount of points. But here I need to find another one because now I'm 2 down. So you will have to stay on this. It does take a little bit more effort to keep up with the number of marches you have out and to make sure you keep them going. So now I'm back up, but you see I've got troops coming back and there's even more just returned. So now I've got to go do it again. Hard to tell where that one is. There it goes. And so that's my tip for the day. I think it's beneficial to get as many points as possible, and if you've got enough stamina, you can rack up quite a significant amount. You can see here, I haven't done anything but run rallies, fiend rallies, and hit those, and I'm up at 6,648,350. So I'll keep it up until the end, and hopefully we'll bounce back on this SVS and come back and catch them. But we're down 10 million points, so it's going to take some work. Anyway, that's my tip for the day. Hopefully some of my fellow staters will see this and get in there and get as many points as you can. Thanks for watching. And my next video, I have a really cool trick for those who are interested in some free gifts. I found a bug that kind of shows you how to get a few free gifts. And it's kind of very similar to running a Ghost Rally kind of bug or something like that, where the developers got things in kind of just not quite the right order and didn't do enough protective coating around things to allow things to slip through. So I'll make a video on that here in the next day or two and release it. But thanks for watching, and talk to you later.